The wrong train. Every evening at 6:10, Claire took the wrong train. Not by accident, not once, not twice, every day. The station was loud. Shoes tapped the floor, suitcases rolled, screens blinked. People rushed, like the air was pushing them forward. Claire moved quietly. Same platform, same spot. She held her bag close and waited. When the doors opened, she stepped inside. 2 stops later, Claire got off. She crossed the platform, waited again, and took a train back. She didn't look lost. She didn't ask for help. She simply did it, like it was normal. Ben worked at the station. He cleaned the platforms, emptied bins, wiped coffee spills. He also helped people, even when it wasn't his job. Ben noticed patterns. In a station, faces repeat. After 1 week, Ben noticed Claire. After 2 weeks, he was sure. Same time, same pillar, same wrong train, then back again. Then came Thursday. Heavy rain, wet coats, metal air. Trains were delayed, and people were annoyed. The loudspeaker repeated the same message again and again. Claire stood near the edge of the platform. She held her bag tight. Her hair was damp. Her face was pale. Not long day tired. Something deeper. Ben walked closer, slowly, so he wouldn't scare her. "Hi," he said gently. "Are you okay?" Claire looked up fast, like she had been far away. "Hi," she said, too quickly. "I'm fine," she said. Ben didn't push. He didn't say, "You don't look fine." He just waited. The train arrived with a long squeal. People stepped forward. Claire did not move. "I see you here every day," Ben said. "You always take the 6:10. "It's the wrong train," he added gently. "You go 2 stops, then you come back." Claire's shoulders tightened. Then she gave a small, nervous smile. "I know," she said. Ben waited. The station noise filled the space. "I'm not lost," Claire said. "I just don't want to go home yet." The words hung in the air. Ben understood, not the details, but the feeling. He pointed to a bench under a warm yellow light, away from the crowd. "If you need a safe place to sit for a few minutes," he said, "you can sit there. No one will bother you." Claire looked at the bench, then back at Ben. Her eyes softened. "Thank you," she said. That night, Claire still took the wrong train. 2 stops, off, and back. But when she returned, she sat on the bench. 5 minutes. She watched people pass. She felt her breathing slow down. Then she stood up and took her real train home. The next week, Ben saw her again. Same pillar, same time. And now, after the 2 stops, she sat on the bench first. Sometimes 5 minutes, sometimes 10. Ben stayed quiet. He watched from a distance, like you do when you want someone to feel safe without making it awkward. One Tuesday, Claire did not take the wrong train. Ben noticed immediately. She stood by the pillar, but she didn't step forward. The 6:10 arrived, the doors opened, people got in, the doors closed, the train left. Claire stayed. Ben walked closer. "Hi," he said softly. "No wrong train today?" he asked. Claire let out a small breath. "Not today," she said. "Do you want to sit?" Ben asked. Claire nodded. "I didn't think anyone would notice me," Claire said. Ben answered quietly. "I notice a lot of things. It's a station. People repeat their stories here." "My story is boring," Claire said. Ben shook his head. "No," he said. "It's quiet. That's different. Claire spoke slowly, choosing each word. My brother moved out last month, she said. He and my mom fought all the time. Now he's gone. And the house is quieter, but worse. When I open the front door, she said, I feel my stomach drop. Ben listened. That sounds hard, he said. I don't want to go home and start another fight, Claire whispered. I don't want to be the reason she gets angry. I don't want to hear that she's disappointed. Ben didn't try to fix everything. He offered small steps, like stones in a river. There's a public library 2 streets away, he said. It's open until 8. It's warm. You can sit there for an hour and just exist. There's also a community center, he added. They have tea sometimes. You don't have to talk if you don't want to. I'm not telling you what to do, Ben said. I'm only saying, you don't have to ride the wrong train forever. Claire breathed out, like relief. I didn't know what else to do, she whispered. Ben nodded. Now you have more than one option, he said. That night, Claire did something new. She did not take the wrong train. She walked to the library. The library was small, warm, quiet. She sat by the window. She opened a book she didn't really read. She just sat. She listened to soft page turns around her. She watched the sky get darker. 1 hour later, she walked back to the station and took her real train home. The wrong train didn't disappear, but it grew quieter, less powerful. A week later, Claire came at 6:10. Ben saw her near the pillar, calmer than before. Claire walked over. Hi, she said. She held a small piece of paper. She gave it to Ben. I wrote the library address, she said, in case I forget. And I wrote something else. Ben looked at the paper. It said, breathe, then choose. That's good, Ben said softly. I needed it, Claire said. That evening, Claire took her real train home. Not because home was suddenly perfect, not because everything changed, but because she had learned something important. There is a difference between being trapped and being tired. A month later, on a sunny day, Ben saw Claire again. Same pillar, new calm. New train? Ben asked. New plan, Claire said. The station kept moving. Trains arrived, trains left, people rushed. But something quiet had happened. Someone had been seen. Sometimes help isn't a big rescue. Sometimes it's a small, safe place and a kind person who simply notices. If you enjoyed this calm English story, please like and subscribe. And write one word in the comments. Train. See you in the next story.